Truth exposed. Well, look what I got here. The beginning of the end of the Black Manosphere. Now, I'm gonna want to clap for y'all guys, but what I got here again is D Gutter. Yo, holla at him, bro.
Yo, this is the infamous D Gutter. What's up, Truth Exposed? I'm glad you invite me again to your panel.
Yeah, hold up. Check this out. I gotta click on share because I got something to share for y'all guys here. Good old angry man right here. And how the Black Manosphere crack and crumble.
Time, your time. Wait a minute. Fuck all that. I'm gonna clear this shit up because I seen where it started. I seen where it started. All this shit started, Cerulean, when you lost your fucking travel, you thought Trump did it, and you wanted the whole Black Order to mobilize against Trump. Where are you now? Yes, you did. Hold on for a second. Yes, you did, Cerulean. Hold on for a second. You wanted everybody to go at motherfucking Trump because you said it, Cerulean. You said it in Discord. You said, fuck these niggas for life. This nigga Shane and this nigga Kenneth Thomas. That's what you said. That's exactly what I said, but I did not say that I wanted the Black Order to do it as Shane. I was actually having a Black Order, but I don't know this Shane. Yo, check this out.
Now, you know I gotta say something about this. You know I gotta say something about this shit. I gotta say something about this shit. You know, right now I'm just running the clip and I actually see what's all I just see is the Black Order is crumbling down. You got Angry Man there pretty much um jumping on Cerulean Gray just because he allowed Kenneth Thomas to be on his on his live chat, and right now he's at war. You know, Angry Man, you a joke. You're nothing but a joke. You don't have control of your whole crew out there. You got the Grinch, your son out there, pretty much caping for your ass. The whole shit is a joke. You got BGS acting like he's Don King promoting the fight. This shit is fucking hilarious. Yo, D.
Yo, what up?
Yo, holler at him for a few minutes, bro.
Yo. Oh, man. Angry Man, control your son. You got your son out here going all wild in the street. Angry Man, you need to raise your son, Grinch. That's crazy. When I have youngest, my youngest listen to me. Nobody never come home and tell what my youngest do out the street because they know the repercussion because I'm their father. Again, Angry Man, follow the father. Check your son, Grinch. Check him. He was saying some bullcrap talking about, oh, the Grinch is me when I was young. No. He just brainwashed. And what's sad, people, Grinch is 30 years old. He served the military. And he's still looking for guidance. He's still looking for a role model. And I know Grinch, Angry Man's heavy influence over you. You know why I know Grinch? Because you started to sound like him. You started to talk like him. You started to move like him. But then again, you want people to respect you as a man. How they gonna respect you as a man and you Angry Man puppet? Angry Man got his hands up in your ass, Grinch, moving your mouth. But I suspect that because Angry Man's your father and you his son. But I'm talking to Angry Man, man to man, father, father. Yo, control your son. Your son's out there in YouTube streets thinking that his father could really fight. He think his father could really throw them hands. That's crazy. That is crazy. And I feel for Samurian Gray. I feel for you, brother. Brother, you walk into an ambush. The minute I hear BGS voice and how he refereed the whole Google Hangout like he's Don King, which Don King have hair. Don King was never bald with a fat face. You know what I'm saying? Don King was never bald, but Don King have hair. Even though his was gray.
No, he was promoting the whole shit like he was Don King, like he got everybody on the panel.
even though Don King have hair, his hair is gray, straight up, but Don King was bald. Okay, old man. Okay, old man. BGS. So, and I sit there how he orchestrated, how he manipulated the whole damn panel. Then when I heard AngryMan, because you know the whole thing's about AngryMan anyway, and he just took over the whole panel and sit there and let his son Grinch run rampant, cursing and yelling. You know how you're a small kid and you pretty much you say your father's there. I'm talking about those who have fathers in their life. Your father's there, and as a kid, say, "Well, my daddy could beat you up. My daddy could. I can say what I want to say." That's what Grinch feel right now, not knowing that his father, which is AngryMan, is going to put him in harm's way, and don't give two fucks about him. Period. And I thought Grinch would pretty much wake up after his channel got flagged, but he's still underneath brainwash. I say, dude, if I fuck with somebody and running behind somebody, and a minute I get repercussions like my channel get flagged, that's a red flag. I'm not fucking with you no more. I'm not. And what's crazy thing about it, Truth Exposed, his channel got flagged, knowing the history of his father, which is AngryMan. His channel got flagged and got terminated as well. It was removed. And you think your father gonna allow you to be underneath his wing while any repercussion of your shit?
Yeah, you know what? Check this out.
He wants you to feel.
Okay. Hold up.
I must finish. Truth Exposed. He want him to feel the same repercussion like father and son. If the father lose a channel, he makes sure his son lose a channel. All right, go ahead. Truth Exposed.
Okay, all right. Now check this out. I gotta play the video again because right now I got people in my live chat. You know, I got Just Chilling, and also I got Vicky Rodriguez. I gotta play this clip one more time for y'all people. This for the people that actually came to the live chat. Click on share and run the whole charade. I mean, what I call it, nothing but a hustle anyway. Run the whole hustle.
Monkey hustle.
Monkey hustle. Monkey hustle. That's a good one.
But the Black Order is, we don't go. So if you're in the Black Order and you say fuck some niggas for life, that implies that we gotta go with them niggas. That implies that. We don't go 24 and month. And you already know I'll go with anybody and come at my motherfucking people. I don't give a fuck who they are. I don't care who they are. But here's the thing, this is what happened. Because you keep trying to make this about that shit, but this is what it was. What it was before you lost your channel, you wanted us to go at certain niggas. I'm not going to say their name. You said we need to just go and go these niggas. You had a strategy to go to. We didn't do that. We ended up going with Grinch's strategy. And we feel some type of way about that shit. Just tell the fucking truth, man. I never don't tell me about that.
Now you know I gotta say some shit about that. All that's nothing but a trick to get Cerubian Gray down there, so they pretty much get at him for actually having Kenneth Thomas on his live stream. That's what it was about. All that cussing, all that fussing, all that get together and jumping on one man, Cerubian Gray, which by the way, most of you guys don't know, Cerubian Gray is AngryMan mentor. If it wasn't for Cerubian Gray, y'all would never heard of it. the Angry Man. You know, this is some comical shit. This is hilarious. This is a joke. I mean, I look at this shit, I was laughing. I see Angry Man, big ass old head, smoking a cigar and shit. You got Don King, a promotion, BGS, pretty much promoting the fight. Everybody there all over there, you know, just waiting to get at Angry Man. Woo! And watching Grinch and watching the Grinch pretty much taking slick shots at Cerulean Gray by calling all types of names. You know, you weak, you punk, F this, and what the hell is this? It's like when I look at the Grinch, right, and watch him repeat every word from his daddy. You know, when Angry Man said "fuck you forever," Grinch said "fuck you forever." Come on, Grinch, man. Come on. How many times you gonna ride Angry Man dick? You know,
That's the father.
dick riding niggas. No, dick riding niggas over there by the Black Order. Dick riding niggas.
That's the father and son trio. Truth exposed, like father and son. Truth exposed. You know, I sit there and watch the whole a comedy act. That's what I call it, a comedy act. How he so persuasive about, oh, your channel been flagged, Samoan Gray, and how you want us to go to certain niggas out there because your channel been flagged, and then all of a sudden, his son Grinch showed up. And when his son Grinch showed up like a bad seed, because he think his father could fight, fuck Samoan Gray, fuck you, this, that, third, fuck you, fuck this, that, third. I said, this is crazy how they set Samoan Gray up so he could come on that panel to get ambushed, which he got ambushed. Of course, he ain't gonna get an edge word-wise, people, because he's on BGS platform. And BGS is going to manipulate the old bullheaded black fat-faced man. It's going to manipulate the panel to Angry Man favor because it's all about setting up Cerulean Gray. Plain and simple.
You know what? I was thinking about playing the Sanford and Son every time I see Angry Man come in with his son, the Grinch. That's what it act like. It's like Sanford's Son. You know, I'm tired of this shit. You know, I watched matter of fact, they went from the Black Manosphere to the Black Order. I mean, what else? I mean, what next? You know,
Truth exposed. I got something to say to your quarters. Not quarters, my bad. I got to say something to your viewers and people on our chat. You know the reason why Angry Man dismantled or disconnect the Black Manosphere? Because he was making money. And he didn't want to break bread with the members. That's what it's about. He didn't want to break bread. Once the money comes in, that's when you and your boys have a fallout. So he dismantled or he disconnect himself from the Black Manosphere to pretty much to keep the profits from his super chat for himself. Of course, he's gonna bring his son along, which is Grinch. Come here, come, son. And Grinch just like a little child with his head up in Angry Man ass and went right. And when I mean head, I'm not talking about the lower part. I mean his face, his head up Angry Man ass, and went direction where Angry Man went at. So they pretty much took all the profit from the Black Manosphere. Angry Man he didn't want to break no bread with the Black Manosphere. He didn't. Now he got a new group that called the Black Order. And then he got the Dassy we talked about yesterday, how he pretty much he referred his group like the what's that game called again? Truth Exposed. He refers his group to a game, the Vice Lord. He said, "Oh, we like the Vice Lords, but we move street." I say, dude, one thing about games stick to the code, and they never switch They never switch flags. They never built a game and say, you know what? I'm not longer with that no more. I want to do something. That's forced flagging. Like
Yeah,
I said
but
before.
you see, check this out. Check this out. He said that he's running his organization like military, but it's really like a gang streak. No, the hell with this. I gotta play
Like the Vice
clip
Lord.
one
Like the
more
Vice
time.
Lord.
Let me play this. Let me click on
But,
share because right now.
but keep exposed. Before you play, I'm gonna finish with this last statement. Now, anybody know when you form a gang chapter, that's your game. You don't just automatically make a chapter, and the minute y'all don't get along, once the money start coming in, you just assimilate. You don't do that. That's called forced flagging. That's called forced flagging, and that's heavy penalty behind that. That's heavy penalty. That's your life behind that. All right, Truth Exposed. Go ahead.
Now, matter of fact, I also like to give thanks to Assassin's Creed fan one for joining us on our live stream. I got like 7 people in the live on my live stream here, and right now this is my second live stream I actually making. But enough talking. I'm gonna run the video.
Give you advice, you not take it, and I be mad. And you know damn well I've been there since day fucking one, bro. First of all, you did get mad because all you kept hearing over and over in the server is, so y'all went ahead and did what I said we should have done anyway. In the beginning. So you not salty about it, but you still, you got rid of that. No, I wasn't salty about it. I'm actually kind of laughing about it tonight. So I'm going with the strategy anyway. Well, you put it into some coaching and shit. The problem is why I'm not fucking with you because you really came up there and you showed your ass, you put your priorities over the group, and then at the very next day, you realize something. Nobody, so has been in this motherfucker to fabricate the details of our military service. Keep it clear. If you don't understand, what Keith is saying in the chat, you know that if you call somebody out in the black water, we're all from up. We're going. We're going. I don't give a fuck. We're riding on your word. If you say it, you're on fuck this shit. The crazy shit is, you were talking crazy to Bridge that same day that you came out to the fucking Manosphere Mania. I started calling Bridge, and I'm trying to play the fucking soundbite of Shug's video because he has certain spots where Obsidian was saying certain shit, and I don't feel like going and calling through Obsidian shit to find it. Shug had start playing this shit. While I'm playing this shit, you in the fucking Manosphere Mania talking about some. Why I gotta keep hearing this nigga's notes? Man, you ain't never acting like that on my shit, man. Never. And then here's the crazy shit. When Shug heard you say that shit, he hit Grinch up on some, yo, what did your man just say? When you said something about him being a peanut sweeper. He's like, what did your man just say? And Grinch was like, well, calm down. Everybody ain't got the same opinion. And he's like, well, tell your man I'm gonna do such and such. Grinch was like, nigga, fuck you. Grinch was riding for you, and you still on some fuck Grinch shit. Grinch all code. You the one that's off code. Ain't no amount of explanation gonna change that shit. You off code, man. You was dead on coming on my Manosphere Mania like that. Do this shit, man. Nigga, can you throw a dick? Oh, yeah, nigga, you should have put your take on advice there. Nigga, put the hoagies down, nigga. Nigga, you been there like in the masculinity, nigga.
You know what the funny thing about this? Pretty much watching them, pretty much talking gangster, running their mouth. They ain't gonna do nothing. Grinch ain't gonna do shit. Super and Gray ain't gonna do shit. Both of them came from the military, so I don't know what the fucking problem is though. But you know, I don't. That's the way they get down in the military. You know, that's the way y'all get down. That's the way y'all talk each other. Let me tell you right now, I know qualified people, real people from the military that actually serve and proud of their country. They never was that disrespectful like that. They were never taught that reckless, especially to another brother. You know, especially a brother that what you call it in the Marines. The Marines said they never talk that way like to each other. I could tell you right now, both of them didn't came from Marines. I think they came from what you call
the Army.
regular army. The regular those ain't Marines. I'm sorry. I've been around Marines. Marines don't talk to each other that way.
And truth exposed, people know truth exposed. When you serve the military, there's a code that you follow by. A Marine respect a Marine. A Green Beret respect a Green Beret. This is crazy. And both of them went at each other. But the one was really disrespectful was Grinch. And the reason why he was disrespectful, because like I said before when I use that terminology, you know how we little children and we see our father there, so we think our father could fight, so we pretty much talk more shit. Not little that he know that Angry Man's gonna put him in harm's way. He don't give a fuck about you, Grinch. He just using you.
He did.
That's why his
channel got terminated. His channel got deleted.
He just using you. He just using you, Grinch, like a vehicle. But you know, it's hard to speak to a abusive child. If a child, that's like Stockholm syndrome. You know, the definition of Stockholm. This is my definition of Stockholm syndrome. Okay, say for example, you was raised up in a dysfunctional house, right? And then all the time, your mother tell you ain't shit. You look like your father. You ain't gonna be shit. Then once a blue moon, she cook dinner for you. So you're gonna X all that mean stuff she did to you, and you're gonna love her because she cooked dinner for you. That's Stockholm syndrome shit going on. But he's 30 years old. They say he's 28. He's still young. Grinch still growing up. He still got going. That's sad to me. A military man, 30 years old, followed behind another man, which is crazy. And the thing about it, once your channel get flagged, Grinch, that's a sign there, don't fuck with him. I know if my channel get flagged and I run behind some fuckboy shit behind some other nigga, and knowing his history, his channel is flagged, his channel got flagged too. He's not gonna stop until my channel get flagged. So we both be in the same situation. I can't lose like that. But this is the Angry Man is Grinch's father. So like father and son. Which Angry Man raised Grinch wrong. It's not about, Grinch remind him of him when he was young. That's far, far from it. Because if Grinch remind you was young, Angry Man, he will never join the military. Angry Man, you never joined the military. You never were. You went from house to house. You was a simp. House to house to woman to woman. This man actually went to the service. He been around the world, fought for his country. And it's sad that he threw all that away to run behind some idiot, some street hustler, got in his head and pollute his whole thought process. That's sad. That is so sad. And I do believe if you hang on a certain person for a long period of time, they will influence you. They will toxic your mind. And you can't see it because you're in a relationship. You can't see it, but other people could see it. And the more people tell you about that, start fucking with that person, the more you keep on fucking with him. So Grinch is an abusive child. I'm not saying relationship, abusive childhood relationship with Angry Man. That's abuse. Son. Grinch is a abused. Grinch is abused child.
Yo,
Grinch is nothing but a
remember,
abused child.
remember that old song? Oh, Ghetto Child, running wild. Oh, I got another one. No, wait, I got another one. I got it. One for Curtis Mayfield. I think they ain't for Curtis Mayfield. Ghetto boy, running in the ghetto streets. What you gonna do when you grow up and have to face responsibilities?
Oh man, that is so true. Cause I'll be honest. Let's keep 100 truth exposed. We all been in our 30s. We all been in our 30s. You know what I'm saying? And I'm sad to say, 30 years old, you don't know shit. A man become a man at age 40. When he turns 40 years old, that's when that's when he can become firm and he better put his foot down. But right now, Grinch is like 29 or 30 years old. He's still young. So he's still looking for a mentor. But what's really disturbing that he joined the military. He went around the world. He wasn't stuck in some hood or in some hood in one area, become a baby daddy at age 18 or age 16. He went in the military. So that tell me he got smart. He finished his education. And he went right back to the fuckery. It's like the black woman syndrome. You know what I'm saying? You know how black women say they got all these degrees, they don't need a man, but they meant that when they go back to the hood, they get not about Pookie and Ray Ray. The same terminology. Which is sad. That's why truthful. That's why I'm always calling out Grinch. Grinch, you sweet, Grinch. You sweet because you a follower. You sweet.
Now, come on. Now, you know Grant won't do nothing without daddy approval.
Yeah, well, daddy approval. He's a follower. And the sad thing about it, he's following a man that had zero experience in the military. Zero. He's following a man that don't have a high school diploma. He got a high school diploma. He got a degree. I don't understand that shit. It reminds me of the black woman syndrome. They get all these degrees and they still get down about Pookie and Raven. The same thing with Grinch. He got all these degrees, all this experience. He got a high school diploma and a degree, a book out, but he still go through the hood and still in some fuckboy shit. And allow that person influence him and allow him drop lower than him. That's crazy. That's crazy.
I got another one. Back in '88, Angry Man was getting chased in his building. There was no Google Accent. There was no checks, no nothing. All that, all that get a nigga style for. He didn't want to. He's a phony, a dick rider. Fuck that shit, man. Yo, I'm about to end the live stream, but thanks again, D Gutter for joining. And by the way, you could check all D Gutter, all this video at hashtag Quiet Storming D. You can pretty much go over there and support the brother and his channel. He's working hard, you know. Yeah, anything said.
Also, truth exposed. Okay, I spelled D Gutter with an ER. I don't spell it with the A. I don't spell gutter Gutta. See, I went to school, so you spell it with ER. I spell it D, capital D, gutter Gutta. And by you typing that, you can see all my rap videos. Or you can go to hashtag Quiet Storm and D. That's hashtag, right? Quiet. QUIET Storm. STORM NAND and D. So it's hashtag Quiet Storm and D. And you can see all of my videos. You can see all my music videos, comedy. You can see tutorials. You can see all of my work. And thanks for the plug, Truth Exposed.
You're welcome. Okay, I'd like to give before I close this live stream out, you know, I gotta say something. I mean, you know what? I like to give thanks to all the people that actually participate in the live stream. So let me give a shout out to Just Chillin', also Assassin Creed Fan One, and Janet Moore, and Vicky Rodriguez. Thanks for participating in the live chat, and I'm gonna try to drop, you know, more live stream for you guys. All right, this is Truth Exposed. Later.